Hey guys, Grumpy Blogger here again. I stopped the last video so I could have some sequential, so I don't have to break it up. And that's what I'm going to try and do when I can think of it. I'm still on my way to Ernie's downtown. This thing is choking me. But I have problems where I get choked real easy, and especially that's why I can never wear a tie for very long, because I just choke on them. But right now I feel the need to have to wear this. This way, when I pull up to the drive up, I can just slip it up over my head. But yeah, it's now what's he doing coming down this street? Oh, that's right. Back over there is where they have a. That's right. Back down that direction is where they have a metal recycling place. It's a smelter there, and now that thing, that's something we have. They bring in old metal and they melt it down, and they have a big metal furnace there. And I don't know, God, it's probably been 15 years now, at least. We were out to clear the other end of Muskogee. I mean, literally way out of town, or right on the edge of town. Was across. I think we were across the river, maybe not. But oh crap, sorry. But anyways, was across the river, or right there by the river. I think actually just before you cross. And it was like around just after Christmas, before New Year's, and we'd gone out to visit my friend Larry, and at that time it was his second wife. That one turned out not to be good, but it's his second ex-wife. But anyways, we were sitting there, and his brother-in-law lived next door, and they'd been having their four-wheeler out running around, and I guess they'd been drinking and stuff. We heard this kind of boom, like it hit the side of the house. Went out there, and they're like, "No, man, we're just sitting here. We're not doing anything. We don't know what's going on." And he's like, "Okay," and we were just like, "What was that?" And so we went ahead and headed on home, and I think James was there. So yeah, got it probably closer to 20 years now, maybe. Anyways, James was staying with us at the time, and it's before he and Kim got together. And he calls us, says, "Are you guys okay?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "What was it?" He says, "I don't know. But whatever it was," he said, "it scared the dogs half to death." I said, "Okay." So as we turned on the radio as we got in, and we started home. Turned out this metal refinery, their smelt had blown up, killed 2 people, but it damaged every single house, blew out the windows of every house around that area. Why they have it in in the middle of the housing section, I don't know, but they do. And that refinery had to pay for all the windows, all the damage to the houses and everything. And it was bad. I mean, there were houses when we come driving into town, you could see the smoke. It looked like somebody had dropped a bomb on parts of Muskogee, and you could see the smoke laying in the air from the debris, because when it blew up, it caught buildings on fire and everything. It was a mess. But yeah, they killed 2 of the workers. But anyways, that's where that truck was going from earlier that I saw there. It was going over there. I think it's Wheeler Metals is the name of it. Anyways, but we heard it clear. I mean, that thing was like a huge, it was an explosion. This thing blew up. And James, he said he hit the floor and the dogs pissed all over themselves. So Scared them pretty bad, and of course they dropped to the floor too, not knowing what it was. So go up here to Ernie's, and when I get ready to pull up here, I'm going to shut this off, and then I'll go through, and then when I get back, I'll start another section. So, but guys, you guys take care. You know what I say, treat each other the way you want to be treated. Be nice to each other, okay? And stay safe out there, all right? I am the Grumpy Blogger, and I'm out of here. Bye-bye for now.
Good morning, folks. My name is Rodney Bell, and I would like to ask you a question. Are you tired of politics as usual in Washington, D.C.? Then I recommend that you vote for the Grumpy Blogger. He's running for president, and he'll set you free. I am.
Known as the Grumpy Blogger.
Hey folks, I know you could have watched other videos, and I want to thank you for watching mine. So always be nice to each other, and don't forget, okay? Alright, you have a good one. I'm out of here. Bye bye for now.